when is trailer 2 going to release?
Tomorrow.
Look, tomorrow. If it was tomorrow, that would be good, wouldn't it?
That would be
but,
incredible.
Yeah. Look, at the moment, obviously, online, the community, the Rockstar and GTA community, everyone's been pointing to the waning gibbous. Look, hopefully we do get it before the year ends. I would say, I don't think, and I've said this before numerous times now, I highly, highly doubt that Rockstar are going to go a full year without saying nothing about it. About
it
GTA.
can't be.
Nothing.
They just can't. It
doesn't make
has
any
to be
sense.
December.
You go, Justin.
just-
Take it away. Go.
It's got to be
Always
December.
passionate.
Because think about it, November 22nd or just kind of around that time, and then they say like, hey, we're going to release the trailer next month, and then they put it in December like Rockstar. Okay, Rockstar putting out like their trailers like after December, November, October, September. That's weird, man. That's weird. I don't know. I've been around since Red Dead 2. I've checked release dates. I've done my research. I just feel like December makes so much sense going into the new year. And if it's supposed to release fall 2025, and in that time we'll get a third trailer, a launch trailer, 2 gameplay trailers, like of
Yes.
course it's got to be
Yes.
December. That is where I stand.
Yeah, and I'm split between two different thoughts here, and I dropped a video on the day of recording this podcast. I dropped my video about what if we don't get a trailer this year.
I know, I
And-
cried.
Yeah, and I think I'm still like 90% before the end of the year. Like,
Yeah.
December makes sense. But also, it won't be January because with trailer 2, they're likely to potentially drop pre-orders, and no one has any money in January. Everyone's poor from Christmas. Like, Christmas and New Year.
Too many Christmas presents for the grandsons
about that.
and all the
Yeah.
relatives.
No one has
That's
any
so
money,
true.
like, in New Year.
Oh!
Like,
Literally.
Yeah.
everyone's broke, but also as well, usually New Year, new me, people are doing other things in the evenings.
Yeah.
They're going to the gym. Like, it's
Yeah, that's
insane how
right.
much money is in like that side of the internet. I don't feel like Rockstar would release anything in January. More to the point, their staff would be just off from Christmas break. They'll be coming back into work. They don't really want to disrupt the patterns. They want people to go into Christmas, their own employees to go into Christmas with a positive attitude. And I feel like that's part of the reason that maybe we got it in December last year to close out the year, give their employees something to celebrate
It
during
makes sense.
Christmas.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That is so
But
clever.
also, as YouTubers, I've got a theory.
This is gonna be good.
think
What's
Rockstar-
your theory?
I think Rockstar knows that 90% of the traffic that they receive online in the online ecosystem at the moment, in fact, no, 99% of all traffic to do with GTA 6 comes from YouTubers. Like,
Totally.
That's
like,
true.
if you think of the 200 something million views the trailer got, that's absolutely nothing in compared to the views combined from every creator talking about Grand Theft Auto, GTA
Oh, yeah.
5, RP. Like, it's not even like that's not even a percentage of those views. And if Rockstar release it in December, something else happens in December for us creators.
What
We
happens
make a
in
lot of
December?
money.
We
That's
do?
right.
We make
That's right.
Yeah. Oh well, let me explain to Justin because he's new.
the newbie.
The shade.
Yeah, everyone
So-
watching right now has got to put down their volume just because of that.
Okay, sorry. My bad.
In
Orgasm.
December, YouTubers make a lot more money because advertisers spend a lot more. In fact, to this day, so I started my channel in October last year, and to this day, the highest ever revenue month for me was December last year, and I was only monetized for 18 days of that month.
That's
You
crazy.
made that
made
video
more
about the
than my
trailer
channel.
guy who, he was found in real life. That one did really well, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, that was January I made that video, but AdSense in January just goes down.
I remember that, dude. Like,
So in
it's a
December,
joke.
like YouTubers make about 4 or 5 times the amount of money in December. Like ad revenue just goes through the roof. And I know that Rockstar do listen and talk to creators. I have it on good authority that they know what's going on in the community.
Not for
Yeah.
sure.
And I feel like them doing that in December will not only be really good for their staff, really good for the the viewers of every YouTuber and every channel that's a fan, but I also feel like it would be a massive nod to the Rockstar community of creators that have helped keep the game popular for the past 11 years. But yeah, like I said, like Rockstar are massive and everything, but if there wasn't a single YouTube video about Grand Theft Auto games, it would have not had the same success. Some of the most viewed some of the most viewed gaming videos on the platform with hundreds of millions of views are GTA 5 games, like gaming mods and stuff.
When GTA 5, or sorry, when Rockstar put out like the cutting stunts update for GTA 5 that had like, you know, all the colorful race car, you know, races in the sky, like GTA 5 sales went so high. They went so high.
They did.
Just because like it was so much free advertising.
Yeah, and also as well that they got that idea from YouTubers. YouTubers created mods to do that.
Yeah.
Like YouTubers were paying people to mod the game for them so they can make videos racing with their friends on these loops. And they took the idea from YouTubers to do that. So a lot of the things that have happened in the GTA space have originated from YouTube. And I know there's a lot of connotations around us just being YouTubers, but if you look at like even just our channels put together, our monthly reach, that's probably just shy of what Rockstar's monthly reach is on Twitter, for example.
Yeah.
Like if you actually look at the amount of people that view their posts, well, compare it to the views on our videos combined for a month. I mean, I'm not trying to big us up, and I know it sounds really obnoxious, but we are small creators. We are tiny creators, and we can make a big dent in the scene. So I feel like Rockstar acknowledging creators is definitely something that I think we're going to start to see, because YouTube is now...
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, I know that they've employed people in... I mean, we spoke about this the other day. They've employed people in Australia to work with creators. They now have creator development teams. They have people that are now... Their job will be to engage with the community following release, which is not something they've ever done before. There's never been a single person that Rockstar employed to talk to creators. They're reaching out to Kai Cenat. They're reaching out to... I mean, Dark Viper had a conversation with some Rockstar. Yeah,
that is good to see. I think them interacting with the community, especially post-launch, is going to make a massive difference, not only for just us as creators, but I think just as a whole for the whole community. Like, I reckon it's going to be really good. So
yeah.
100%.
But then again, it's also Rockstar, so unpredictable.
Yeah, that's right. Should we do our Trailer 2 predictions? Like, what do you reckon? Or like when we think Trailer 2 is releasing? I think this is what I think. November 22nd is like a Trailer 2 announcement, and then either the week later or the week after that, early December, whether it be that, that's when I reckon the trailer's going to be dropping. I don't think the November 22nd is the exact date for Trailer 2, but possibly a Trailer 2 announcement. That's what I think.
I think that is so facts. Also, Cyber said one thing about December and why I also think December. And you were talking about how, you know, people spend a lot of money in December. If they opened pre-orders in December, so many people would get GTA 6 as a Christmas gift. That's so much money for Rockstar. Like to say like, oh, we pre-ordered the game for you. So I think that's another backing to why GTA 6 would release in December.
But I think that they will announce the next trailer at the start of December, not in November.
Okay.
I think the whole... What was it? The Wanking Gibbon, Waning Gibbous, whatever it was.
The Waning Gibbous.
Yeah.
I wish it was called that.
Anyway, the Wanking Gibbon. I think it's a load of waffle because everyone circled the 22nd, but it's also a Waning Gibbous on the 23rd and the 24th. There's also there's 4 Waning Gibbous days in December. There's also 4 last month. Like that moon phase this time of year is very common, and it's also that moon phase is also featured in other GTA artwork over the years that have been not related to anything at all. I feel like it's just their go-to moon asset.
No, my hope.
But
no.
But in last year's teaser that had the moon in it, I feel like it was more important because the characters are wearing a t-shirt saying the Moon Festival. Then on the left it said VI next to the Vinewood sign. Then they had the moon in the background. There was like 3 things in there that just screamed GTA 6 that was so in your face.
Yeah.
In this one, the guy sat on the bonnet of his car. Cool. But there's also, I found 4 other previous community posts from Rockstar that have a guy sat on the car in a similar way with the same leg angle. So I don't think that's anything to do with GTA 6. That's just a stance that they have programmed in for that artwork.
But hang on a second, hold up. What do you think of the power lines crossing like to make a V and an I? What do you think of that? What do you think of that?
Right, so last year there was also 3 posts that had power lines crossing that made a V and an I. The thing is, if you have 2 power lines and you cross them in any capacity, they'll make a V and an I.
Yeah. No, I was thinking the same
So-
thing. I thought that's crazy.
I just feel like Rockstar don't need to tease trailer 2. They'll just announce it when they want to announce it. Like last year for trailer 1, it was big because Rockstar hadn't said anything about GTA 6 since 2022 when they said that the game are proud to announce that the game's in active development. And then the next statement they made was after the 2022 leaks. And other than that, they just kept quiet. So I feel like the anticipation, they needed a big announcement like in 8th of November before the Take-Two Interactive Zoning's call, because they had to do that because otherwise Take-Two couldn't talk about it last year. This year round, I reckon that they don't need to give us a massive notice of the trailer. I'm not even sure they'll give us any notice. I think it'll either be a cold drop or they'll probably say on a Friday, we're dropping the trailer on a Tuesday, or like they'll just do something pretty generic or post some artwork. I don't think they don't need to be special about it because we'll make it special. Do you know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
well,
The whole community
even
will be
like
gassed.
for Red Dead
Literally.
2 after the first trailer, they did that. They like for the gameplay trailer, they announced like 2 days before it was coming out. They're like, yeah, dropping it on Monday. Like, so I feel like that makes a lot of sense
Exactly.
because that's very Rockstar to just give short notice.